Guys. This is patio quoting. Now, to be very clear, all right, very, very clear, this does not work for every company. Okay, like we have a patio quoting system for Minnesota versus Arizona, and we'll probably have different ones across the entire country. Because big thing is you need different base for every patio system. um, your material prices are going to change. The price per square foot for all of your pavers are going to change. Labor is going to change. So let me just do a rough breakdown of what we have here. And big thing is, all right, let's just start up here. So if you were to fool around with this Excel spreadsheet and use it, okay, the things that you don't want to change, and I will probably change this, you don't want to mess around with these categories here. And you don't need to mess around with these categories here. Um, and sorry, one more thing. You don't need to mess around with these categories. Um, those will, I mean, in your head, think of them as locked categories. I'm not going to lock them because every person is going to do something different for their business. So let me break this down for you quick. We don't, at least we shouldn't. We do still, but we shouldn't. Most of our patios we're going to measure in person because you really don't know what it's going to look like there, how the terrain will change, stuff like that. So this is assuming we just have a flat space to build a patio. Okay. So some things that when we break this down is first we're gonna start with the measurements. All right. So in this scenario, let's say it's a 500 square foot patio. Say our soldier course, going around the patio, framing it in. If you guys don't know what a soldier or sailor course is, look it up. Let's say we're just going to border it. So we'll just say that it's a half a square foot per linear foot. So let's just say for this scenario, make it easy. We'll say there's 100 square feet of soldier course. We use edge restraint, so we still use like the plastic edge restraint, the snap edge. We don't do concrete as of yet. We've just found that, well, snap edge works really well, and if something goes funky with it, we can fix it really easy. So we're just going to say there's 60 feet of it. Joint size in a paver is usually 0.13. If we were to do like natural stone, flagstone, that might be like a 2 to 3 inch joint. So we change that here. Joint size, difficulty. So we add a multiple based on how difficult it is to work on that site. So, for example, if we can't get a machine in, that difficulty level has to be like 3. I mean, I said 2 here, but it's got to be 3. I don't know. You just get a feel for what your difficulty level is. If it's hard access or if it's really, really easy, maybe we'll go down to 1, or maybe we'll even do less if it's like right off of the street. It's just like boom, boom, boom. And then base. So, like in Minnesota, I'll just speak to that. If it's a driveway, we're going to do 10 to 12 inches of base. If it's a patio, we might do 6. I mean, by might, I mean at a minimum, we're doing 6. So that's where you put in the amount of base. I don't know why I'm pointing. You can't see me point. So here. Um, Other things that you're going to need to fill in, this is what we fill in. Patio material. So that's for this patio square footage here. We put in a price per square foot. Soldier course. Usually our soldier courses here in Minnesota are going to be darker. Usually the darker pavers cost more money. And I'm putting the sunglasses on because I'm on the boat. I'm actually waiting for Three Timbers guys right now. We're having a night out on the boat. Just some team bonding, which is awesome. Um, Base material, that's our price per ton here in Minnesota. In Arizona, it's like $50 a ton. That changes a lot. Bedding layer, we are currently using chip rock for our bedding sand, um, for our bedding layer, I should say, because it's just easier. If it rains, it doesn't get ruined. It's easier to screen, stuff like that, walk on after. Fabric price, we're using fabric in all of our bases, just a nice layer of safety. Snap edge, we got price in there, and then we do all of our stuff with polymeric sand. So it's a little more expensive. We like our joints to harden up. We like to make sure that there's no weeds coming through, all of that good stuff. So you can change all of that right in here. The other items that we're changing, right, is margin. So we like to have a 20% margin on our materials. Our demo hourly is 70 in this scenario. Our installation hourly is really higher now, more like 100. Our equipment fee, we do a $90 daily equipment fee. Cost per delivery, it's 90. That's going up now too. And then additional material like needed, we always add like that 10% buffer, no matter what, because there's cuts, there's bad things here and there, blah blah blah. So once all this information is in, it's kind of nice when we change these numbers around. It's going to change how many square feet we need. So this is showing how many square feet of patio material we need, how many square feet of soldier, how much base and tonnage, how much bedding layers, how much bedding material and tonnage, fabric amount. This is going to be in square feet. You know what, guys? I'm going to add little categories here and what it's being measured in so I can help you guys out. Because snap edge, that's linear feet. Polymeric, that's in pounds. Soil removed, there is a demo. You got a demo. There's a lot of stuff being dug out. So, all that good stuff, it kind of gives you a breakdown of what the cost will be for material costs. It's going to kind of run that for you. It's going to do delivery fees, right? Going to run that for you. And it's going to have a demo fee for you, a disposal fee. Minnesota, ow, I just bit my foot. Disposal fees in Minnesota are a lot cheaper than Arizona, for example. I mean, we can dispose dirt here for $20 a yard. Arizona, it's like, I don't know, 100. So that's why we have different spreadsheets for different things. And I mean, our paver installation, we got our labor price there. So this is stuff that's not moving, but it's being calculated off of this. So, um, really, really, this is super helpful. I wouldn't say use ours. I'd say use ours as a beginning point, right? Like every single Excel spreadsheet is going to be different. It's going to need to be different for your business. So make sure you make the proper changes so you don't go broke on doing the wrong math. All right. So that's all I can say. This is how we do patio quoting. This is how we do it in Minnesota. It's sweet because we can change things if we're booked out a long ways. It's just like, oh, that's going to go up to 100. Um, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, guys, trust me, it'll work. There's something wrong. I'm gonna have to look into it, but I don't want to remake this video because I'm worried that I wouldn't get something to you. So this will work. I'll just run through the spreadsheet and make sure it's right again. But yeah, I'll make it really easy for you to actually adjust things based on how far you're booked out, make the changes properly so you can make that money. All right. Hope you like this little spreadsheet.